Am I live? Really? Desktop, I should cover it until I see myself go live. But anyway, we're live. So I can see myself. So yeah, what's up everyone? I'm sitting here and I'm bored as fuck and I thought, I don't know what to do. I'm just sitting here, nothing to do. I've got all these games to play, so I thought, do you know what? I'm hungry right now. We're gonna smash this bag of wotsits. I found these in Iceland, the same place I got the flaming hot ones, and I was looking for the bigger bag of the steak, and I went into Iceland a few days ago. And they had this flavour. So I have done the sizzling steak ones before, but I done them as like multi-packs. I think I had about six smaller bags, but then I did do the flaming hot flavour in this size. So this is where you're going to get your money's worth, because they're about 150 for a 6-bag, and in Iceland they got this on offer for £1, and you get more in the bag. So I thought we'll have a little munch on these, and then we'll have a laugh at this as well. I could do this every day. I could just sit there and just eat something and then review, talk about the news. Look. How do I change my cursor in my computer to be like a yellow dot and more visible so you can see what I'm pointing at? At the moment you can just see the little white line. Hang on, let's get the chat up. I see that. I don't want you seeing that. That's the chat there. That's how I was looking at the chat when I was gaming. Let's get this bag open first. Look at that. That nice beefy taste. But at the moment I can't look at. I don't need to look at the chat anyway. Let's see if anyone else wants to talk about it. I'll figure that out. No. I can. I just put it. What I do is I just put it there. Put it on the other screen, so then it doesn't interfere with what you can see. So you can't see that, can you? No, you can't, because it's on the other screen. Well, anyway, look at this. Look at it. Look at this. You had that MP that went travelling and he got caught, and everyone wants him to resign. So how many other MPs and all these politicians, people that have been breaking the rules? These are just the ones. These are just the ones that have been caught. And everyone's waiting for June. Non-essential shops to reopen from 15th of June. Oh, this is madness. Look, coronavirus. Call for clear face masks to be the norm. They want you to look like Hannibal Lecter while you walk in the streets. Look at that. So how long is this going to be going on for if you're making plans like this? Face masks are not even the norm now. So this lockdown, I haven't worn a mask, I haven't worn gloves, I haven't worn nothing. I've just been moving around as normal. No thanks. But yeah, I've got another theory for what's going on with this lockdown. So I'm just letting you know that I'm not suicidal. So if I suddenly come up missing or found floating in a river, you know why. That's I had a premonition the other day. I was connecting the dots. And my theory is China has created this virus to cripple the world's economy, right? And have more power over the world. And listen to this. Listen to this. ISIS, the terrorist organization, appeared 2014, right? 2014. And ISIS was man-made also by America, and ISIS was funded by America. They dropped off all them weapons, right? All those Humvees, all those grenades, all those AKs that they've been running around with, and grenades. America provided them with that to dominate Syria and Iraq, right? And to force people out of the country, like make people flee. Right, listen, keep listening. And then you had ISIS do terrorist attacks in other countries, right? Like you had the one in France, then you had the ones happening in London, then you had ones happening in all these different countries. And then every time they attacked in one of these countries, like Japan, they beheaded that guy, and then they beheaded the journalists. And each country retaliated. They bombed, they airstriked the country, forcing the natives to flee. So it's forcing them out of the country, right? So now you've got migrants fleeing the country. So now they're making their way to Europe. They're heading to Europe, and they want to get to England, and they want to get to all these countries. And you had them in Sweden, France, Germany, Italy, all these different countries. And now 2020, you've got the virus springing up. And during this lockdown, we've had migrants coming into the coast by boat. Like France is helping migrants float over to the country. And you got people saying that you should cut off China because of this virus. And if you cut off virus, how are you going to get your cheap stuff from these cheap Chinese slave labor factories? So you cut that off, and now you need to make this product in your country. So if you connect the dots, that explains why you've got thousands and millions of migrants fleeing Africa and the Middle East, and they're heading into Europe. So we've bombed these countries to flood them out, to force them to come over to our countries and work while we're in lockdown. If we look at the bigger picture, does that make sense, or does it not? Mental. People just take advantage of this lockdown, especially that. Look, these people that with the clear masks trying to be Hannibal Lecter. They're trying to be entrepreneurs and trying to cash in on this crisis. I better start making a business in selling cheap socks, so people can buy my socks to cut them open and make masks out of them. And then I should also have a side business. I should start selling candles as well, to have when you have your vigils from all the people that died. Ready for next year. It'd be like the Remembrance Sunday. Like next year, there'll be a day marked to remember all the virus, people that died from the virus. But yeah, if this video gets like flagged or striked or whatever, that means I'm onto something. I had someone in the interviewing, but then they left. When I said listen, they left. So Dominic Cummings. Minister Douglas Ross quits over senior aides lockdown actions. So pretty much one rule for them and another for us. And illegally in going to stay on his parents' farm. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse for what he did to justify saying, "Oh, it's okay because you went and visited your parents," or whatever excuse. There was people. There's been people dying in the hospitals, and they can't make no contact. They can't say goodbye to their family. Like their family, they can't be nearby. They have to be isolated while they die. But for him, just to go and visit his parents that are alive and not suffering in a hospital, it doesn't compare, does it? What was his excuse for going and visiting his parents on the farm? Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. We've been locked in chains pretty much. Like when the kids go back to school, their futures are gone because they're gonna be stuck, distant. Like they can't interact with other kids, and teenagers can't mature and grow up. You've got to force your head to learn the 2 meters for the rest of your life. But what's the point in going to school to get a good job when everything's fucking shut down anyway? That's why they want your kids and your children to go back to school first. They want them to learn fast, like to be the first ones to adapt to this new normal. It's just going to cause depression when you've got like your toddlers, like your 5-year-olds and your primary school kids all separated. You can't go near each other. So what's the point in going to school at all? You might as well just got to stay at home and learn from YouTube and learn from Google. I was looking at what the gyms, when gyms start opening again, how they're going to change how it looks. How they've got like those clear glasses like you see in front of the checkouts. They're going to have those next to each treadmill, so you're going to be isolated like that. I think I'm just going to cancel my gym membership and just go walking. I ain't having it. I'm not paying for that. At the moment, I'm desperate to get back in the gym so I can start strengthening this fucking shoulder. The non-essential shops to reopen. So all these businesses are struggling now. It says outdoor markets and car showrooms will be reopened. So how is that important? Right, lockdown. Right, who in lockdown has been desperate to go buy a fucking car? You've got to get to the showrooms so I can buy that car. I've been walking past the showroom and can't go and buy it. Outdoor markets. And just as we're about to start easing the lockdown and starting to open the economy again, you get the WHO, the World Health Organization, come forward and saying, "Oh, you better not do that because then you're going to face a second wave," as if they're threatening you, saying if you break the lockdown or close the lockdown, we're going to send another wave of the virus to you. Where did I see it? I think it was on. I think it was on the Bing. Was it Bing? Yeah, Bing.com. But this doesn't make no sense. Like, if you look at this, WHO warns of second peak in America and Europe. Why only those locations, America and Europe? So what about all the other countries that are going to be easing their lockdown or tackling it their way? It's only America and Europe that they're targeting. Fucking open your fucking eyes. These are the people behind the virus. The health people. These are the people that are in Wuhan. Look at this. Doja Cat says she's never been involved in any racist conversations after coming under fire. Any time it's racism, they always have to point the finger at the white people, don't they? Wait, I won't talk about that. My views on racism. It's fucking nuts. There you go. This is for all our single people. We're being made to suffer right now. When the population decreases next year, when no one's breeding, watch them talk about sperm banks and donate to sperm banks to make babies because of social distancing. How to ease your dog out of lockdown. The dogs weren't in lockdown anyway. They've been going out more than anyone. You've been using the dog as an excuse to go out for walks. It's the thing I was saying about earlier with the gyms. Before they shut the gyms, they went. I was spraying the bench down anyway to wipe it down. Look, this is what it's going to look like now. Look, the new norm. Hong Kong gyms have reopened with new social distance and safety measures. Yeah, look at that. You see the glass between the treadmills? It's just fucking shit, isn't it? It's like we're locked in prison. So what are they going to do to the dumbbells? Oh, there you go, look. perspex screens, the individual operators will make decisions, but as it currently stands, it is not something that UK Active has been recommending. So we're not. So why show it to us then if we're not going to have it as well? Oh, what's up, Falcon boy? Just this, smashing these wotsits. And having a moan at the world right now. Get running in just 9 weeks with couch to 5k. Will we ever go back to the office? Everybody's doing it. There you go, everybody's doing it. Make everyone follow like sheep. Go on. Everybody else is doing it, so you've got to do it as well. Elephants flee to survive. Yeah, that's what shopping's like nowadays. Look, like, you got like a people like in a row with ball and chain around their neck. That's what that is. That's that without the chains. Hang on, where did that woman get her trolley from? She's look at that woman there. By the pole, she's pinched the trolley. She's took the trolley with her. Nobody else has got a trolley. Oh yes, they have. Another woman's got a trolley. Oh, there. Oh, look, we've got 4 people in here now. People always come in when I'm near the end. I'm like that many left. When I was smashing the bag earlier, there was no one in here. What's this one? Look. Hitler's alligator dies. That was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning in our Mississippi alligator Saturn. Didn't even know he had an alligator. Oh. A hospital in Somerset has stopped accepting new patients due to a high number of coronavirus. But wasn't it announced yesterday that it was like the numbers are going down? Like before, it was people were like in the hundreds were dying daily, and now it's gone. Yesterday it was like 100 and something. And in that picture, the hospital looks dead. Looks like there's no one there. Fucking madness. Yeah, but the best one is that one here. Look, the Hannibal Lecter. Look, clear Mars. This one made me. I was fucking cracking up before I started this live stream when I saw that. You'd be walking down the streets, and instead of getting your cat called in and you're seeing the women walking down the street, you can have people saying, "Oh, nice mask." Oh look, we've got 5 people in here now. Oh, look at that. Fucking hell. Is this what we got to deal with in the future? Look at that, look. A mask with cut out lips. The whole point, the whole purpose of the mask is to prevent you breathing in the virus. Why wear the mask at all? But mask wearing risks isolating deaf people. People are always feeling left out, innit? What about the aliens out in outer space? Can't call them in. They're feeling left out in this virus. Done. Yeah, I've been wanting to smash them for a couple of days now. I've been looking at them and looking for an excuse to fucking eat them. So yeah, peace. I'll lick that off in a minute.